look here. New face, a new body. Oh, I am so glad I got out of bed this morning.
Care to browse my selection?
I hear the guy that runs that show, Mutant Bash TV or something like that, is looking for a driver.
Hey guys, Matt from GameSoda here. Today we're going to be taking a look at Rage. I know the game's been out for a while and there's plenty of reviews out there. And we did mean to have this one up a lot earlier, but we ran into some technical problems. You can see some of the recording is a bit low quality. Oh, we sorted it out now, but as you can see, some of what's left is still a bit, shit. Although I did go and record some more high-quality footage afterwards to give you a better idea of what future videos will look like. Anyway, I didn't know all that much about Rage until it was released. I mean, I knew id Software had something to do with it, and I knew that it was some kind of first-person shooter, but that was it. Had I known that it was an open-world shooter, and after Borderlands and Far Cry and Red Faction, Guerrilla and all those games, I got quite a taste for open-world shooters. And had I known that, maybe I would have kept a closer eye on it. Anyway, if you're not like me, you probably had this one pegged as a Borderlands clone. And, you know, there are some similarities there. The post-apocalyptic setting, open-world gameplay where you accept quests from characters and drive to the locations, complete the quests, and then come back and demand your reward. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities there, but there are some major differences. First off, Rage is unfortunately not, I repeat, not, a co-op multiplayer shooter like Borderlands was. There is a co-op mode, sure. Unfortunately, it's only for 2 players, and it's nowhere near as complex as the main game. It's actually separate from the main game, and all the complexity has been taken out. You don't craft items, you don't gamble, you don't do anything. It's just straightforward action. And there are also some competitive online multiplayer modes if you like to play online. But no, Rage was primarily designed as an expansive, immersive, single-player experience. And if that's what you're looking for, you're probably going to be well satisfied with this one. I'm not even sure where to begin describing this one. While Rage is at its core a first-person shooter, there's a lot to do in this game. I mean, you'll pretty much be driving almost as much as you're shooting. And that's not even counting the other things you can do. You can gamble by playing Magic the Gathering.
Hello there, stranger.
Okay, it's not quite Magic the Gathering, but, you know, it's a collectible trading card game. Which different cards have different effects, and if you band together certain cards of a particular type, you can get certain benefits across them, and you know, it's relatively simple to play, but it takes a while to really get the hang of it. Not to mention you've got to search around the world to find all the cards you need. And then, of course, if that's too much for you, you can try your hand at Five-Finger Fillet, or Fillet, or however the hell you pronounce it. Let's see how well I do here. Okay, and go. Da, 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 da. Ah! Okay, we'll try that again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and da, 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 da. Ow! Son of a bitch! Okay, this time for sure. 3, 2, 1, and go! Da, 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 do, do. Hey, I did it! But my personal favorite of the gambling distractions is the one called Tombstone. It's a relatively simple dice game where you get 3 turns to roll 4 dice to see if your little hollow projector sheriff manages to shoot all the mutants before they reach him. The crosshairs mean you shoot, and the skulls mean you don't. So it's theoretically possible to shoot them all in the first turn for the biggest jackpot. And if you don't manage to fire at least 4 bullets by the 3rd turn, the mutants catch up to you and kill your ass. Let's see here. Oh yeah, baby, jackpot! Check that out, highest possible score. I've already mentioned that racing makes up a large part of the game. And that's whether you're entering the races to win certificates to upgrade your vehicles, driving on your way to your next mission objective, doing some of the courier assignments for money, or just driving around the wasteland looking for trouble in hidden areas. The racing physics in Rage are actually very cool, much better than those in Borderlands. Borderlands felt like some kind of Halo reject, the car that bounced around like a beach ball and you steered it with a bloody cursor. No, thankfully in Rage, your car actually feels like it's connected to the road, and it feels like you're actually steering the bloody thing with a proper steering wheel. Not to mention that they're nice and drifty and they slide nicely around corners. And of course the boost, which just makes things even more fun. Feels a bit like MotorStorm in that regard. Well, if MotorStorm had guns, I mean. And while these distractions are nice, it's the shooting action which makes up the meat of the game. This is pretty far into the game right now, in the base of some guys called Gearheads. And this mother over here, he's one of their tougher variants. He's covered head to toe in armor, takes forever to kill him. You know, if I was smart, I'd probably load up with some armor-piercing rounds in this gun instead of the standard ones. You can do that, by the way. All weapons take different kinds of ammo. That laser sight you see wasn't standard either. I had to put the... Oh, you killed me. Alright, buddy. Payback's a bitch and so am I. Oh, yeah. Eat that rocket launcher this time. I don't have any special ammo for this, but I'm sure the standard rockets will be more than enough to take him out. Come on. Ah, yeah. Are you still alive? Come on, die already. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, finding ammo in the game is a difficult thing. So if you want to save ammo, what you can do is use some of the many items, and you can make these items yourself. My personal favorite are the wing sticks. These deadly boomerangs take off heads left and right, and you can even upgrade them so that they can take out more than one foe at once. And they're just one of several support items you can make yourself. Anyway, I could go on forever about this game. Certain missions I enjoyed, my favorite weapons and all that. And I probably would have gone on a bit longer if the footage we were using initially hadn't turned out to not work with the software and so on and so forth. But anyway, I think I've said enough. The game is tons of fun, there's lots to do, and you probably won't be getting bored of it anytime soon. So, hey, if you like shooters, you probably want to pick this one up. I'd recommend it. Okay, that's all. Have fun, guys. See ya.